She looks like she's dying. Yeah, yeah, literally that, like, just like that. And I thought she was dead. Hi, my name is Lena and I'm from Mandai Bird Paradise. I'm a trainer presenter at Predators on Wings, and I'm gonna be interviewed by a kid, a Gen Z, and a senior. So let's see what they think. Hi.
My name is Isabelle. I'm 13 years old.
My name is Lena. I'm 26 years old.
What is your job?
Okay, so I work with predatory birds like eagles, vultures, owls.
Oh, you do the show?
Yeah. So like I teach people about the birds and how they're endangered and how we can help them in the world.
What's a typical day like as a bird trainer?
In the morning, we feed the birds breakfast and then we check on the birds, make sure they're very healthy, and then we prepare for the show. So I'll get the birds ready, I get myself ready, and I get the food ready. Then I bring out this really big bowl.
So they sit on the bowl?
Yeah, they sit on the bowl because it's like their natural behavior. They sit and perch on the bowl and then like pick on the bones. Yeah, that's what they do.
Are you scared of the birds?
No. Okay, wait, no, I'm just joking. I do get scared of the birds sometimes because like they're big. They have like really sharp beaks and like talons, and I gotta be like on my toes always. Cause like what if they like suddenly just whoop?
Then you wear the glove.
Yeah, I wear the gloves. I have to wear this glove over here. When I want to handle the birds, I have to use this glove so I won't get injured.
What is the funniest thing you've seen a bird do?
Okay, the funniest thing I've seen a bird do. Do you know what a toucan is?
Toucan?
Yeah, toucan.
Toucan.
Okay, toucan is like a bird with this really long beak. So when you sun, right, the birds usually open their wings to like get the
Sun?
like a vitamin D. But this bird, when she suns, she looks like she's dying. Yeah, yeah, literally that, like just like that. And I thought she was dead. So I was like panicking and I was like, oh my god, she's dead. And I was running around trying to find someone. When I found someone, they looked at the bird like, oh no, she's fine. She's just stunning. I'm like, what?
How do you know you like to be a bird trainer?
I just love animals so much. And I feel like birds are one of the cutest animals to me. So that's when I start loving birds. I even have a few pet birds at home.
So do you train the bird home?
I do.
How do you train her to like go and come back?
Okay, so it started when she was young. And then I keep training her to like just come forward and I'll reward her with food. It takes months to train them to do that.
Thank you for answering my question.
No problem.
Hi, my name is Erika. I'm 23 years old this year.
So I'm Lena and I'm 26 years old this year.
How is it like sort of training the bird? Do you need any background or like qualification to be able to become a bird trainer?
Well, no, you don't really need an experience to be like a bird trainer. And like the minimum requirement, like education-wise,
Yep.
it's just a tertiary. Get your bare minimum and then all the learning is on job.
Oh,
On the ground, that's right.
are they very hard to train?
For any animal, yeah, they're always hard to train, but
Yeah.
like once you get used to their personality, because each bird has their own personality, just like humans.
Yep.
So like once you get to know the bird, it's smooth sailing from there.
How long do you normally take to sort of get a sensing of the bird? Does it take like a while to warm up to them?
A lot. It takes
Yeah.
months and months of patience and dedication to really like understand fully
Yep.
the bird's personality. And then that's when you can like start training the bird. It usually takes like up to a year
Oh, that's
to
long.
even like, yeah, train the bird properly.
Okay. What are some misconceptions people have about bird trainers?
A lot of people think we starve the birds to do tricks. But we don't ask them to do tricks and we don't starve the birds. They're all fed and they have an array of choices of food and they don't do tricks. We just encourage the bird to bring out their natural behaviors and show it to the audience so people can learn more about them. For example, like parrots,
Yeah.
they actually like pick things up and they will flick it around. That's like a normal natural behavior. They do it with nuts and berries and they will like forage through the ground. So those things are like natural behaviors.
What do you think is the most rewarding aspect of your job?
Seeing the birds thrive and they're healthy and they're just loving where they are now. And especially when most of the birds are rescued birds. So seeing them have a second chance in life, that's the most rewarding part.
I didn't know that most of the birds are rescued.
They are. They're mostly rescued. They're usually kept for a while. Example, they have like injured wings or like injured legs and they can't really like function properly. That's when we take them in and that's when we like really give them a chance at second life.
Okay.
There are times where like rescue birds, we will nurse them back to health.
Yeah.
And if they're fit to be released, we will release. Recently, we released the Cinere's vulture a few years back.
Thanks for answering my questions. I really had a lot of fun finding out about what you do.
Thanks for being here. Yay. Hi.
Hey, hi, my name is Mike.
Oh, hi, Mike.
My age is 68.
Oh, that's close to my dad's age.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What do your family think of your job?
So at first, they didn't approve my career choice because they think like girls shouldn't be doing manual labor under the hot sun. But after they seen me perform on stage and they seen my YouTube videos of people uploading about how I do the shows, they just approve it immediately because they're like, wow, you really have passion for this. I was like, yeah, of course. And I want to prove that like girls also can do manual labor, okay? It's not
Yes,
just
I
guys.
agree also.
That's right.
How do you handle the loss of a bird under your care?
Currently, our area is all meshed up. So the birds will never get lost. But when they do fly off to like different parts of the area in the meshed area, we can just find them very easily.
What is a one-line lesson as a bird trainer?
I have to always expect the unexpected because working with animals, it's never the same thing every single day. If you don't expect the unexpected, you might get injured during work, and that's not what we want.
Then how do you know the bird is sick?
To know whether a bird is sick, is all through body language. You have to see their mouth. If their mouth is always open and they're like breathing heavy, that's when you know so it's a sign of sickness. Or if their wings, it's not like kept, it's like drooping down, all these kind of things, that's when you know so the bird is sick. But you know also, birds usually perch on branches. But if the bird is not perching on the high top branch and they're like just laying down on the ground, there's something wrong because birds shouldn't be on the ground like that, you know.
You got the medicine for them lah.
Correct. We actually have an in-house vet, so 24/7 the birds will always be safe.
Oh, that's good.
right.
Thank you for answering my question.
It's okay. You're
you.
welcome. Thank you so much. So I feel like my job has been reached out to many people now because there's a lot of misconception to my job, and like since I get to answer all their questions and clear up their thoughts about my job, I feel so much better. I hope that you enjoy learning about being a bird trainer. See you! We're gonna touch it. We're gonna see how hard it is.
Quite hard.
Yeah, it's quite hard, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to bend too. Yeah, I can't really bend my fingers in this one.
Oh my god, I'm so strong.
Oh wow!